welcome. I was guided to the Divine Masters deck. I was going to use my Sacred Rebel and do a similar reading to what I had just completed, but the Divine Masters called out to me and they want to step in. So who is it that is calling out and wishes to be known here? To be possibly looked into a little bit more, to be researched in some way. Horse. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Once again, you guys, this is magician energy that has really been running a thread through my readings, I want to say. And with that, I feel like they want me to use 2 tarot, which is really unusual. But they're calling me to use both of these decks. I haven't used this one in a while. But I'm going to use it because that is what they're calling me to do. If you do not want to watch the show, and there I split the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups carries 10th cup, or 10th cup, which can be your rainbow blessings. There's the Ace of Cups when I split. Okay, so there is something going on definitely about finding your self-love, love of life, living in love. That kind of a theme is what is wanting to come forward here within this end. Okay, Spirit, I'll listen. They're telling me I'm going to use that on that one. And Prince of Wands, inspiration on this one. Okay. 9 of Swords. Look at that. 9 of Cups. I just got done saying, you guys, this has something to do with finding yourself. Self-love, happy life, following your heart energy. That's what it feels like. Following your heart energy. And we're talking about manifestation here as well. And whatever we're living is what we're manifesting. So when we live more from the heart in that loving center, we will manifest more of that loving energy. Okay? It will be that love. Oh yeah, and there's the Wheel of Fortune right there. Turning over into material success. Princess, look, like I just got done saying with this other deck when it showed this, this is another cup that is being carried. This is the 10 of Cups together. So this is crazy. You have learned how to manifest. They are wanting to teach you more. You are a manifester. You are part of that magician. And there is the 8 of Swords. And the Empress on this one too, which is about creating. Now put that over there, and then we are going to move into this next one. Yeah, this is really about learning how to manifest, the life that you're looking for. You know, escaping a trap, and that trap is the trap of the mind, moving into the heart. And this escaping this trap of the mind is when the wheel is going to turn in your fortune. And it wants to turn through this love. The 9 and 10 of Cups here, moving into that self-love, being your own authority. Nobody else is your authority. Okay, so let's see what we have. Oh, we got a lot of cards here. I'm going to take them because I feel like this is, and there's the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck of this one, you guys. Yeah. Four of Cups. The Prince of Cups again. The Princess of Cups over here, and the Prince of Cups again. The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. Mastery. Yeah. This is talking about, I mean, this is alchemy right here with this card. And as we look here, we've got, the bird and the lion here. Okay? Being able to see from a higher perspective, taming, that ego that we have, balancing that energy. I'm also getting with the headdress on her, like it looks like freedom, liberty. Like the Statue of Liberty has that kind of a crown. Sun energy. This one here looks to me like kind of like a little bit like the stance of the Hierophant, but this is justice, the scales of justice here. And she definitely looks very, like these cards are both balanced. If you look at them, they're both balanced here, but look at the difference in the stance in how they look. This is very stern and rigid. This here looks more gentle. Okay? So you are learning how to more relax in your creation and finding out that when you're not so trying so hard, that things work out better in your favor. I feel like it feels like a state of being able to relax in that, more of a living more in that surrender, that calmness of that energy, in order to bring in finding that self-love, turning that wheel for you. Four of Cups is, really going beyond what you've experienced to find more fulfillment. Inspiration. This is hard work here, right? Hard work to find that love, to find that balance, to realize, right? That we have everything here and we don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer to have it. And I know even personally, we're always told, you have to work hard to get that. Well, you already have done that work. And that part of the journey is over for you now. It is about, being able to manifest your reward now. Manifesting that reward. Got 3 here. Worlds within worlds. On top of the nine of Cups. Free spirit. Like I said, it's like a surrender, a relaxing into it. And look at the fire around her to manifest. Celestial teacher. Yeah. Pulling out the wisdom from everything that you have experienced, rather than, looking at it in a bitter way. Okay? That you are seeing it in more of a loving way, that, things are for you. Okay? They're for you. You're not being punished. Okay? And that's kind of the energy that you are moving out of here now, and moving more into that aspect of receiving, because you've moved past the idea of, I'm so unlucky, or all these bad things happen to me. I'm doomed. I need to be punished, right? I'm here to be punished. No, you're not. You're here to love yourself. You're here to experience life, You're not meant to stay in that suffering. We experience suffering, so we understand it. But in no way are we ever meant to stay in that suffering. The priestess, yeah. Embody. I am embodiment of the divine feminine. Yes. The jade star. Surrender. Like I said, you guys, that's what this feels like. Surrender. And this feels really like stern. This feels really stern. This is soft. And this is soft. Okay? This is soft. This is soft. There, the biggest message within this reading is to move into that softness. You've been in a warrior for long enough. Okay? You've been in a defensive mode for long enough. Everything here points to love, self-love, embodying that love in order to manifest that, in order to manifest even material wealth. You're being asked to do that. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Yeah, you're beginning to see things that are reflected back to you within your world, and you will continue to see that as you move more into that energy. Believing in yourself. This is belief in manifestation here. Thoughts attract and create. Where are your thoughts? Are they surrendered? Right? Are they surrendered? Are they coming from a place of love? Right? Are they coming from the heart? Basically, when they're coming from the heart, that's what you'll get. Whatever is coming from the heart is what you'll get. Whether your heart is bitter or whether your heart is soft, that is what you will manifest. So if you are receiving bitterness in your life, that is why, because you have some healing to do. And they're saying the time is here for you to, stop focusing, trying so hard, being that sternness, that seriousness, to have fun, to play, to enjoy your life. You're at that point. It doesn't have to be so hard. Ooh, it doesn't have to be so hard. It's not meant to be hard. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Yeah, this is definitely an awakening on your part that is happening here. And it's a mastery with the Eight of Pentacles being here and the Prince of Cups like that. This is about love, bringing, back into your heart. Look at that, Thoth light codes. So you definitely have an Egyptian connection as well, Atlantis. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. We've got teacher here twice. Celestial teacher and teaching with, and Thoth is a teacher too, one of the greatest teachers. And so you're being asked to really tap into that. And with Horus being here as well, Horus as well, Egyptian connection, right? This feels to me like the Star Mothers here. This energy of this that I see, like with her, with her braids. So it really feels to me that you are connecting, bringing together that divine masculine and feminine energy here to really figure out the softness. Yet not to be hard, not to be commanding, not to be so serious, but to really live within that softness of self. That is the energy that I am receiving. I'm going to pull from this cosmic wisdom. And this deck is so incredibly slippery, you guys. I just kind of even steer away from it because it's so slippery. Solar plexus chakra. Trust in your inner fire and harness the energy of self-belief and determination. It will guide you through life's challenges with resilience. Leo. As you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows, where you can uncover the depths of your soul. Yeah, this is a balance of, your shadow and light as well. Understanding that great power, comes from the experience that we have, and that power is wisdom. The understanding that love is the greatest power that there is, forgiveness, and making a step to live in that, surrendering to the divine, surrendering to that greater power, that higher power that we have the ability to connect with. Okay, beautiful souls, this is your reading for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for co-creating on my channel. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.